What's up guys, Moniz here, and welcome to another wireless or truly wireless earbuds video. The first one I did a couple of months ago talked about 5 mainstream ones that I think you guys might like. This time we're going to talk about 5 that you might have never heard of. The reason why these are important is because usually products you've never heard of usually have a lower price point. And some of the ones I want to talk about today might be perfect for you. First up is the Crazy Baby Air Nanos. These retail for $99 and are great for the minimalist. The reason why I like these things is because of its size. They're very pocketable, they're light, and they don't take up much space. But they're not perfect. I wouldn't use these for the gym. I find the buds themselves to be a little too small, and they kind of fall out of your ear if you're running too fast or doing something that requires a lot of movement. Also, the case itself is very finicky. When you place it back inside, the pins and the magnetic portion have to be lined up perfectly or they just won't charge. Now, with most cases, it kind of forces it into place. With this one, you have to be very precise. Now, unfortunately, they're not water resistant, but they are IPX5, which means they're splash resistant. So if you perspire a lot, if you get a couple of drops on it, it's not gonna break. Sound quality is not bad either. Great highs, bass is not there, but I did find the headphones to disconnect every once in a while for about a second or two. Thankfully, they reconnect by themselves. You don't have to put them back in the case and then put them back in your ear. Next up is the Zolo Liberty Plus. These are created by a company called Anker. This is their sub-brand that also produces truly wireless headphones. Now, the big difference between this one and all the other products is the case itself is metal, so it's a lot more durable in case you drop it. The only problem with that is it's a lot more heavier and the case is kind of big, not making it as comfortable to put in your pocket compared to the Crazy Baby Air Nanos. Now, the sound quality is really good, like really great highs, really good bass. There's also an app you can download that allows you to change the audio experience, allowing you to listen to the outside world, bring it into your eardrums. This allows you to have a conversation and listen to music at the same time. Very convenient if you want to talk to somebody but not want to take out your earphones. But it's not perfect. I don't like the way it fits in your ear. It's not going to fall out at the gym. It does stay secure, but they're not the most comfortable. I also wish they were water resistant. They're only IPX5, which means they're splash resistant. So again, if you perspire or get a couple of raindrops on it, it's going to be fine. But if you drop it in a tank of water, it's probably going to break. But because of its heaviness, you do get great battery life. 3 hours of use before needing to charge, and the case itself is capable of holding up to 48 hours of use. So next up is the budget pick, and I have a pair called the Nova True Wireless Earbuds. These retail for about $79. These are very unique for one specific reason. Inside of this charging case is a 2800 milliamp battery. That means you can charge your device on the go and charge your headphones at the same time. Allows you to consolidate the items you carry on a day-to-day basis. Now, with this, you do get a bigger case, not pocketable at all. You're definitely gonna wanna throw this in your bag because if it's in your pants, it's just gonna look very weird. The way it works is if you turn it one way, you get your USB in port and your micro USB port to charge the case. And if you turn it the other way, you get the headphones themselves. Just to let you know, the turning mechanism in this case is very stiff and very annoying to use. The headphones themselves are very tiny. I didn't find them to be very comfortable in the air. They're easy to drop out, so I wouldn't use these for the gym, but they're fine for casual use. Battery life is pretty good, getting about 3 hours of use before needing to charge, and the case is capable of charging up to 12 hours, depending on whether or not you use the case to charge your smartphone. So only buy these if you're on a tight budget or you're a clumsy person who loses their headphones a lot. Now, if you're into fitness and you're looking for a fitness truly wireless earbuds, I recommend the Jbird Runs. These retail for about $180, a little bit more expensive than the previous ones I talked about, but I think for the gym, these ones do the best job. The case itself is not the smallest, so again, it's gonna be a little bit big in your pocket. Most likely you're gonna wanna keep it in your bag. And the case is a little bit cheap. It's plastic and the hatch is not that secure. Getting it open, you have to really dig your nails deep, and getting it closed, you really have to push hard on it. If you don't, it's gonna stay connected to your smartphone, and you're gonna wonder why you don't have audio when you're not using your headphones. Now, in terms of comfortability, these ones are the most comfortable truly wireless earbuds out of the bunch that I'm talking about today. They are a bit chunkier, but they're not that heavy, and they feel very nice and snug and secure in your ear. Also, they're water resistant, so if you need something that's gonna withstand the elements, if you're running a lot of rain or if you're worried about dropping it in a pool, these ones are gonna do the job. The only thing that I don't like about the headphones themselves is the buttons. You really have to push on them hard. Sometimes it's a little bit too uncomfortable and you have to like really push it into your ear, but they do work. Sound quality is also great. It's pretty close to the Zolo Liberties Plus with a good balance between crisp highs and great bass. There's also an app where you can change around the presets. There's different equalization settings to really fit the type of music you're listening to. The last pair is very expensive. These guys retail for about $268. This is the new Hera IQ buds. These are different than anything else because what they do is bring the outside world in. In the app, there's different settings that you can choose from. So let's say you're at home and you're listening to music and you leave it on the home setting. It's gonna amplify the outside so that you can hear everything. So if someone walks up to you and starts having a conversation, you don't have to take out your earbuds. The problem with this is the way it works. Basically, all it's doing, or at least how it sounds, is it takes the microphone, amplifies the outside sound into your ears. The problem is you get this hissing sound which doesn't sound very natural. It also does the opposite. So let's say you're on the plane. It will block out the noise from the engines and the surrounding area to give you more of noise cancellation. The sound quality itself is not bad. The highs are fantastic, but it lacks any bass. And when you put them back in the case, you have to be very careful on how you put them in, because if you don't put them in properly, it makes this high piercing sound, which is really annoying. So that pretty much wraps up 5 truly wireless earbuds that you may or may not have heard of. If there's something else out there that you think is worth a mention, let me know in the comments below. Also, make sure to be following me on Instagram. I'm posting a lot of great pictures that I think you guys would like, combining lifestyle and tech together, making it a very interesting feed. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.